Okay, welcome back to Gmail class number 2. This is where it gets exciting. We're all set up, ready to go. We're ready for all the flood of emails that are going to come in that we're going to automatically filter, automatically delegate, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's get started. Let's start with the Documents tab. This tab is unbelievable. It allows you to literally store documents in the clouds. So you can upload PDFs, Word doc, videos, whatever you can imagine. Better yet, you can share that document with your buyer, seller, whoever it is you want to share with. Here's the best part. You can create folders, okay? So say you have a buyer with the last name of Brown. So you call it the Brown folder. In the Brown folder, they're buying a home. So in that Brown folder, you have an appraisal, you have a pest inspection, a home inspection, a well and septic, whatever you want to put in that folder, and then you share that folder with your clients. It's all in the clouds. They can access it from any computer. They can even access it from their phone if they want to, so they can see the document if they ever want to see it. It's just a nice little way to keep folders in the clouds, not on your desktop, so you have to run back to the office to grab the sales agreement or grab this or grab that. You can actually store a blank sales agreement right in your Documents tab, so you always have one everywhere you go. Very, very powerful feature, all right? I know I keep saying powerful feature, but there's so many powerful features with this system. It's just amazing. It helps you get organized, helps you delegate, all kinds of stuff, okay? Here's what it looks like inside. You have a create new or upload. And then you have, here's all my folders that I have in the system. So you can have a share button, you have different folders, you have all kinds of like folders over here if you want to. So whatever you want to do with this thing, you can just upload to your heart's content, build folders, build files, whatever you want to do. So everything's at your fingertips in the clouds, wherever you are on your phone, anybody's computer. Really cool stuff. All right, here's where the delegation kicks in to the 10th degree. Gmail filters allow you to manage the flow of incoming messages using filters. You can automatically, this is the big one, automatically label, archive, delete, star, or forward your mail. I'm going to repeat that. You can automatically label, archive, delete, star, or forward your mail. Even keep it out of spam. All based on the combination of keywords, sender, recipients, and more. Automatically is the big word here. Automatically. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you open up an email, here's your options. You click on the More Actions. You can click Mark as Unread, Add as a Task. This is really cool. Add a star if you want to. Create an event. Here's the cool part. If you create this email and send it back as an event, it will automatically create the event for you. So like you want to have schedule a meeting with them, you can do that. Here's where you filter the message. So you click on filter message like this. There's so much stuff here. And then there's one feature they added not too long ago where you can actually mute the conversation. So say there's 3, 4, maybe 500 people in a conversation. You know how you get in the office meetings and they're saying, brownies in the kitchen, everybody do this, do that, do that. Or you can mute it so it's still going back and forth. It's still in your emails. You just don't see it. Beautiful feature to kind of step out of the conversation but let it go on, okay? A lot of cool stuff here. This is what happens next. This feature pops up and it says, okay, how do you want to filter this message? You want to filter it from, this is S. Buchanan, or to, like, so they send it to one of your email addresses, or it has subject line, whatever, has the words, doesn't have, has an attachment, however you want to filter it in those boxes. And then you click next step right here. And then this pops up. I want to skip the inbox. I want to mark as read. I want to star it. I want to apply to whatever label you want to apply to. I want to forward it. Here's where the delegation comes in. Say that you have a file in processing. You know your assistant's going to take care of this. You're just the middle person, right? So you automatically forward it to your assistant. You still get the email, goes into a folder, but it's automatically forwarded to whoever you want it to forward to. You can delete it, never send it to spam, or you can send a canned response. Say you know that I love doing this with spammers. So they send you spam emails. I send a canned response back to that specific email. It takes me 2 seconds to set up. And you say what, I'm not going to say what I say, but you can say whatever you want to that spammer, right? So you can set up canned responses in that respect. Click apply to all, and then accept, and you're done. You just created a campaign that one of any of these happens automatically. You can set this for every single email that comes in, so eventually you have all your emails filtered automatically for you. You have them forwarded automatically for you. You have them put into a label and marked red. So this weekend, when you want to go into your marketing emails or you want to go into the emails that comes from friends, you can go in there and check out the emails then, but you don't want to be bothered with them during the week. That takes up so much of your time. Again, so you can work on your business, not in your business, okay? Really, really big deal here. This is where the delegation comes in. So, so powerful, all right? Now, take a mental note of this. I'm going to show you how to do this with your Google Voice, okay? I'm going to show you how to set up a Google Voice here shortly. You can literally, when a voicemail comes in, automatically forward it to who it's supposed to go to. Again, if you have a buyer that's working with you and you know that your assistant or your partner or your buyer's agent is going to talk to these people, but they come in through you, so they call you all the time, you can automatically forward that message because, remember, you can filter it in many different ways, phone numbers, it has this, it has that, attachments, whatever you want to do, and then you can automatically forward it to whoever you want to, okay? Hope you guys are getting the picture here. This is a really big deal, and it's a huge time saver, okay? Huge time saver. All right, so we're going to move into Calendar. The Calendar is in the clouds and available on your smartphone. Give you email and text alerts. So when a calendar comes up and there's an appointment, you can set it 15 minutes, 30 minutes, hour, however you want to. A little joke we had is a buddy of mine, I was showing him this email stuff, so he went to the bathroom. So what I did is I set an appointment for him tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and I set it 6 hours before, 3 hours before, hour before, and then every 10 minutes I set it up really quick that he would get alerts. So he's like, what did you do to my inbox? It was so funny. I had to tell you that little story. So Calendar in the clouds. You can share it with people. Check this out. Let me just show you what it looks like. So you can share it. You can have your partner, you can have your husband, wife, kids if they have a calendar, whatever it is, you can see. So your calendar's blue and your wife's calendar's brown or whatever it is, you can change it. So share your calendar with your partner, assistant, husband, wife. Taskbar for easy access is right here in your calendar. And then you add friend's calendar if you want. So you can add a friend's calendar. Just put their calendar in there. If they accept it, you can see what they're doing. So you as an assistant, your assistant can see your calendar. She can actually put stuff in your calendar for appointments. Here's where the delegation comes in again. You have help with setting appointments. You don't have to be the one answering the phone and putting appointments into your calendar. You just got to know when they are, right? Okay, really huge point there. Okay, this is amazing. I don't know how they do it. It's free. It's called Google Voice. You get your own phone number for you to use to as many. If you have 10 email addresses with Gmail, you have 10 different phone numbers. Now, I wouldn't recommend having that, but here's how the numbers work. So you go to More at the top. You go to Even More. Click on Voice. You're going to scroll down on the right-hand side. You're going to see Voice. All right, click on Voice. You're going to choose a city, state, zip, whatever you want. So search city, so it's a local number. You want a local number with this phone number. I'm going to explain how this works. Pick a number you like or click Next. So if you don't like any of the numbers, click Next until you see one you like. All right, so you choose an area code, search for numbers, okay? So these are going to come up. Next one. It's going to ask you to choose a 4-digit PIN you can remember. So whatever your 4-digit PIN is, you have to accept the terms, and then you have to continue. This is really cool, what I'm going to show you here. All right, so you need to add a forwarding of a number. So whatever number you have with you, like if you have your cell phone with you, put that number in there. If you're sitting at the office, put that number in there. Because what it's going to do is it's going to call you, all right? It's going to call you to verify that you own this number you're going to put in here. So it needs to be your number you have right now. So for example, my cell phone number 269-217-4481. I put that in there, and I would say it's my cell. So click Phone Type, and then click Continue, all right? Choose Home Phone, Work Cell, have phone with you, whatever it is, whatever number you put in there. Okay, so here's what's going to pop up. You are attempting to, it's going to say, please confirm that you own this phone. So you're going to click this. It will attempt to call your phone number to make sure you're the real person. Punch in the code given when they call, and you're all done. Now your new phone number's set up. Now check this out. Okay, here's the cool part. You can have Google Voice go to your mobile phone number and now be your voicemail. And the cool part about this is it comes to your email. Okay, so you have this phone number. You're called your Google Voice number. Mine is 350-4058. So if you call 350-4058, it rings at my cell phone. It rings at my work office phone. You can have it ring at the front desk. So for example, you know you have a bunch of signs out and you want to make sure that someone answers the call. So you have it ringing at 3-4 different places. So when somebody calls that number, when you're farming an area, you know it's coming from one, that area. Two, someone will get, like either your assistant will get it, you'll get it, and if it goes to voicemail, it actually converts it to text. Right here you can see the text. It converts it to text, and you can actually push play and listen inside your email. Way cool. We'll go more into this later, but go in there, get your Google Voice number, just start using it. Once you give it out, the cool part about it is if you ever change your cell service, if you ever have to, for some unforbidden reason, you have to change your cell phone number, you're always giving them a number that never changes because it's Google Voice, and all you do is change where that number, your Google Voice number, rings at. You can have it ring at home, wherever you want. Does that make sense? It's a very cool feature, and it's free. It's totally free. Okay, one other feature I mentioned is the new call feature. Just like Skype, uses computer speakers and mic, and you need wireless. But I mentioned this already, so I won't spend too much time on it, but it allows you to make a phone call through your Gmail. Awesome if you have speakers, if you have a headset. This works great with your laptop. If you're sitting somewhere, you can actually make a phone call right from there and not have to use your cell phone, all right? Try that out. Just make a phone call with it. It's really nice and works great. It's got video conferencing and everything. Okay, here's where your Google Voice comes in even fun. It just makes it more fun, is you can actually send a text through your Google Voice. You can actually make a phone call through your Google Voice right inside here. I'm going to show you how to use that, but here's the text call feature. So you click on the text button, you send a text to whatever number you want to send a text to, you put in the message, it's done. Right from your, you can literally do everything you could ever imagine right inside your Gmail and Google Voice. Everything. Okay, here's where it gets fun too. Inside, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, if you go to budyro.com/phone codes, budyro.com right here at the top, every cell phone service, you have to know what their cell phone service is, whether it's AT&T, Verizon, whatever it is. But if you know what their cell phone service is, and all you got to do is ask them, you can actually send an email through Gmail or through any email for as a matter of fact, that shows up on their phone as a text. Okay, so for example, AT&T I have AT&T. So if I put my phone number right here, like this right here, 269-217-4481 at txt.att.net, if I send an email to this right here, this email, it's going to show up on my phone as a text. Now here's the cool part. When they respond to that text, it comes back to you as an email. So you literally don't have to use your phone to send text anymore. You can send it right through your email, which is so much faster. It's just, it makes it so much better. Not only that, you have a log of it. You don't have to clog up your phone with a bunch of text messages going back and forth. Awesome feature. Try it out. Just text yourself, through your Gmail or email, whatever you have, and try that out. So, and here's the fun part about it. Text they get open 99.9% of the time, right? Everybody gets their text. That's just how we communicate in today's day and age. Okay. All right. The last thing I'm going to finish with. This is a big one. It's called Boomerang for Gmail. All right, go to boomeranggmail.com. Boomeranggmail.com. If you have a problem finding it, just go to Google and Google Boomerang for Gmail. What this does is it allows you to send email from your Gmail at different times. For example, I want to send it an hour later, 2 hours later. I want to send it 2 days later, 3 days later, month later. You decide when you want to send it. Now, here's one more feature of Boomerang Gmail. If you send an email to somebody and you want to make sure that you get a response, but you also want, if you don't get a response, you want a response within 2 days saying, hey, I didn't get a response to that email, it allows you to do that also. It's way cool. Go ahead and try it out. It just sits in your desktop. When you send an email, it says, do you want to boomerang it? It'll automatically allow you to choose the day, month, whenever you want to send it. So unbelievable feature. So I hope you've enjoyed the Gmail class. We're going to have a lot more to come. 12weekbusinessplan.com is coming to you with tons of technology, systems, strategies, ideas on ways to grow your business. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have any questions, feel free to call the support desk. And I'll see you on class number 2. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.